Hello again. We hope that you had a wonderful summer and that you're now slowly preparing for all the challenges that await you, whether they're obligations at school, university, or preparations for coming to Ljubljana. We're very much looking forward to the fact that some of you will soon come to Slovenia and become international students at our university. In order for you to prepare as well as possible for your arrival in Slovenia, our international student ambassadors, Natalija and Sara, will briefly tell you what documentation you need to bring, what you should pay attention to, as well as their experiences during the preparation for arrival. So, let's start. One of the most important things that students have to do when they come to Ljubljana is an application for temporary residence permit. Tell us what documents students need to bring from their countries in order to obtain these permits.
When I moved to Ljubljana, I wrote email to administrative unit in Ljubljana about necessary documents. In the response, they emphasized that you need to bring the appropriate photograph, a confirmation of enrollment as a faculty, a health insurance certificate, and a signed parental statement indicating that they can send you 400 euros per month for your expenses and needs. So I will be working on a document review for foreign students at the administrative unit, as well as the Faculty of Arts and the Faculty of Economics. I really hope that we will assist future foreign students in gathering the necessary documents. I found out about this job as a student ambassador. This job is one of the activities that we can perform as international students ambassadors, and I think it's a great opportunity for all of us foreign students.
So when it comes to important advice and what you need to check for a temporary residence permit, I advise you to check our official site, University of Ljubljana, where there is a link and every important information for your process.
Can you tell us more about visa or temporary residence permit process, about your experience, some tips, and important things?
Regarding the visa application process, I can say that it went very well in my case. I submitted all the necessary documentation in administrative unit on September 20, and around mid-October, about 4 weeks later, I received feedback that the visa was ready and that my temporary residence was registered. And soon I will also have to go through the visa renewal process like other international students, because most of us were granted visas until September 30, and we need to go to the administrative unit to apply for its extension.
As far as the visa process is concerned, I have to say that from my personal experience, to advise you to guard yourself with patience, lots of patience. 1 year it can be great and it came really quickly, whereas next year I waited for months because I had some additional documents to bring. So motivate yourself that you know what you're doing and why you're doing, and be courageous and go into that process.
Can you tell us how you arranged health insurance?
I'm a student from Serbia, and regarding health insurance, I went to my doctor who conducted a general examination. After that, I took his report as well as the report from the dentist to the social insurance institution. There I received a confirmation that is actually health insurance policy stating that I'm insured in Slovenia in case if I get an illness, injury, or a similar situation.
And then with that paper, I came to Slovenia Health Insurance Institution, and then I got approval that I have health insurance arranged in Slovenia.
Another thing that awaits all newly enrolled students is the Year Plus. Tell us when and how did you apply for this program?
I found out the results that I had been accepted to the faculty. I was checking the university's website, where it was later announced that from mid-September, around September 15th, I think, we could apply for the Year Plus program, Leto Plus program. I applied and then waited for further instructions. A few days later, I received an email with detailed explanations as well as a test that I had to complete in order to assess my knowledge of the Slovenian language. And at the beginning of October, I received an email We wrote that which group I belong to. Actually, the groups are formed based on our Slovenian language proficiency, and shortly after I began with more detailed Slovenian language learning.
In our first video, we briefly said that some of the benefits are subsidized meals and transport. Now, when the arrival of students is approaching, could you briefly explain where and how students should apply for these benefits?
I have heard for subsidized meals from my colleagues, and I was really happy that Slovenia offers that opportunity. I have downloaded the app and went to the Študentska prehrana institution that's part of SHOW, Študentska organizacija Univerze v Ljubljani, and arranged all necessary things to obtain that privilege. And I highly recommend that you use that, as well as all the privileges for transport and everything that students have been given in Slovenia that I have to say from my personal experience haven't witnessed in other countries in that matter.
Thank you. See you in the next video.